really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
And first offering is fouled off. And it's even up to Ozuna. And there's a ball. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Riley off of first with 2 away. Slow roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand one, and now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, today's starting pitcher, Spencer Strider. What do we need to know here?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
This is Bryce Terang, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Pulls that one foul. Next offering upstairs. And that's downstairs and outside.
Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chourio. There's a strike. And that is out of play.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one back. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
He was all over that one. Not a bad slider by any means. It was down and away, but an even better job to spoil that thing. And he let it travel, didn't try to hook it. Man, that's a really good approach.
Here's Yelich at the dish. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Man at second. That one misses. And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. Ground ball right side. Albies throws to first in time. Yelich is out. Let's take a look at the Brewers line. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
And that one fouled off. And a foul ball. One away with a runner at third. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one way inside. 2 outs with a runner at third. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strider deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Hoskins. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Frelick leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In there at the knees for a strike.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
2 outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move to the second in Milwaukee. It's the Brewers 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here at American Family Field, and here is Michael Harris II. Peralta back to work. Harris measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
We got a full count.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Sean Murphy. That's inside.
Nope, that's in.
Runner at first with no outs here. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. First and second here, no outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, struck him out. Eli White next up for the Braves. First pitch, and he just misses. Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Now here is Nick Allen. First pitch just misses. And that's down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fastball for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. but it's offline, and it's a one-run game.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Called strike right there. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That one's gotta feel good. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. So here's Riley now. And that drops in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Freeland sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's Jake Bauers.
The left fielder, Jake Bauers.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Caleb.
Now the third baseman.
Durbin.
That one misses.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Bauers gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count is 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Left field, way back there. That one's carrying. Going down. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His second home run of the series, and it ties it up. It's 4-4.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. First offering, and it just misses.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-1.
Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Upstairs. Hit on the ground to short. Allen whips it across, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
2, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Walked his first time. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. In the air, left field. White sizes this one up. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall and make that play. And it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Chourio stands in now and watches strike one. Slice down the right side. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Ball one there.
That's out.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Slider misses outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, all these tosses to first, out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Stays alive. Tied at 4. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And downstairs. Got it. breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul straight back. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Harris batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
One-two.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Braves go down quickly here. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back. Now it's Christian Yelich.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. One up, one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And now it's William Contreras.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
Strike one. In the air, left field, down the line, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there.
Now
that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Freeland now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, that missed.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now he breaks his bat. Fires over to first. And that is that. Three up, 3 down for Milwaukee. This game's all tied at 4. On to the fourth.
Leading off for
Now,
Atlanta,
Sean
the catcher,
Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Popped up. Settles underneath it. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ozzie
Albies up to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 1 out. Base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. On the ground right side. Terang. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eli White.
So up next, Eli White. First time up was a pop out. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2-1. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're midway in the 4th. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 4th, leading off Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Acuna after it. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And now it's going to be Jake Bauers. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Down and in, moved his feet. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The third baseman.
Here's the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied at 4. Back here at American
Leading
Family
off for
Field.
Atlanta,
Top
the
five,
shortstop,
John Sciambi
Nick
with Chris Singleton.
Allen.
And leading it off, Nick Allen. Peralta back to work. That one
That's the
missed.
ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards catch.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
Acuna in his 6th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Up the middle. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 2. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Now 3-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Olsen stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Number 39 appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Number 37 warming up as well. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in there at the knees. Riley off the first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and a full count now.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Tied at 4. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. One left for Atlanta to the bottom of the 5th. Halfway home. All even at 4. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. There's the strike. Next offering down low and in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. Headed towards the corner. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Terang in the box again. Takes a strike. And that one missing low.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
On the ground to third. And it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That's inside. And now it's 3-2. That's out to center field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 2 in this one. Move to first. Chourio back in. Fought off foul. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 39.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. A strikeout and a walk. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Nick Mears up and loosening in the pen. Zastryzny also getting ready. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Bases empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and they get the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
So here's Murphy now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2 outs. The other way. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Spencer Schwellenbach.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
William Contreras digs in now.
The catcher.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues, and this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well. Said, yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2-2.
And downstairs. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris corrals it. 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first
Rhys
baseman, number
Hoskins
12,
to the plate.
Rhys Hoskins.
That clips the corner. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the left
Really
fielder.
good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So digging in, Eli White. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Swings through that.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tied at 4. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that one pulled foul. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now Jake Bauers. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike. That one hammered but pulled foul. And that one almost hit him.
No, that's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3.
You got a full count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Down to third baseman.
Durbin.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little
2 balls,
bit.
no strikes.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2-1's the count. Two
2-1 now. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Now batting the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Now at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Just
Ball,
missed.
outside.
And that
That's the ball.
misses.
That's inside.
And it's 2-0. And there's the strike. Check on the runner. Bowers dives back in, but they got him.
Well, when you're the go-ahead run over there at first base, you've got to be extra careful and make sure that you don't get picked off, make sure that you don't get doubled off on a line drive. But right there, maybe just had a mental lapse.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Misses.
No, that missed.
Full
That's the
count
ball.
now.
That's a good pitch there. Really
Ball
had
count.
some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. We're at the top of the 8th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Always feels amazing
Now
getting a
batting,
job
the
done
first
when the team needs
Matt
you to come through. It's just
Olson.
bigger than your own individual stats. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here is Matt Olson. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
There's the strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Chases that one out of the zone. One gone here.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna coming up to
Ozuna.
hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Dive, and he's got it. To his knee, the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting.
Well, this is
the
unfortunate
17th,
because it looked
Michael
like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Substitution being made at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, Jose
Number
Azocar.
18, Jose
2 on, 1
Azocar.
out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that one is
That's ball
downstairs. And that's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. This one in the air, center field. Chourio, 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 1 for 3. Rip to third. Oh, the throw is wild. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And the batter now, Ozzie Albies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Brewers 4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Angel De Los Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Outside, ball 1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Raisel Iglesias getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 up, 1 down.
Fielder, number 11, Jackson.
Next for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's a little high, and the count is 2-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one missed, now 3-0.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
1 down, and now the DH, Christian Yelich. 0 for 3 in this one. Throw to first. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses, and it's 3-0. William Contreras in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
And a foul ball. outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's the catcher to hit, William Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Checks over to first, back safely.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
There goes the runner. Pitch is low.
That's down.
Throw, save! And the tying run is now in scoring position. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
So the tying run is second. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. All tied again, 5-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
2 outs, runner on first. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Right side. And it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Angel De Los Santos out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Pierce
Atlanta.
Johnson will take over.
Number 38.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Misses off the plate. And the count even 1-1. Hoskins pushes it foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ripped on a line. Harris grabs it on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, all even at 5 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Brewers.
and here comes the closer,
Number
Trevor
29.
McGill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Eli White now at the plate.
White.
First pitch
That's a ball.
misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one at triple digits.
1-1.
That's in there, and it's 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. And it's gone. A laser to left. Third home run of the season. It's 6-5. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
And now the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that one clips the corner. One-run game here in the top of the 9th.
One.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. D.L. Hall, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Uribe, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. That one finds the zone. It's 2-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That to right. Freeland under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin.
Here comes Austin Riley. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Two down, nobody on, and it's fouled away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. One in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Now pitching.
Now this is an
Atlanta.
extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
Well, one-run game.
Bowers.
Jake Bowers getting ready to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And fouled off.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. White under it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right field. Acuna after it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Brewers, the shortstop, Joseph.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now, Joseph Ortiz. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They'll circle the bases, and we're starting over. It's 6-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And there's the strike. Trying to send this to extra innings.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Hit in the air, left field. White. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Solo homer brings the Brewers even. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching from
Back
the Brewers,
now, and we're in extras. A new
number
arm on the mound
58.
here in the top half of the inning. Rob Zastryzny. He's been so good against lefty. And now Matt Olson up to hit. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so Hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Here's the pitch to Olsen.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Got him! 1 out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously. So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Jose Azocar next up for the Braves, getting his first plate appearance here in extra innings. He entered the game as a pinch runner, and that's outside. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The center fielder,
digging in, Michael Harris the second. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Riley, the lead runner at second. Azocar at first. 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's too low.
That's down.
Now 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
2 on, 1 out. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that is out of play. That one's in there, and it's 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Milwaukee, and now Jackson Chourio. Iglesias back to work.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Man at second. Lined into right. Dives and it gets by.
Here comes the runner.
The winning run crosses the plate, and the Brewers walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
One-run game.